Collaborative learning is expressed as the relationship among learners that requires positive interdependence, individual accountability, interpersonal skills, face-to-face promotive interaction, and processing. The active exchange of ideas within small groups not only increases the interest among the participants, but also promotes critical thinking, promotes achievement at higher levels of thought, and causes the child to retain information longer than learners who work quietly as individuals. But what exactly is collaborative learning, and why is it so effective? Collaborative learning is an educational approach to teaching and learning that involves groups of learners working together to solve a problem, complete a task, or create a product. Collaborative learning is based on the idea that learning is a naturally social act in which the participants talk among themselves. It is through the talk that learning occurs. Now let's talk about some possible collaborative learning strategies. Think, pair, share. Here the instructor will pose a question and then give his or her students about a minute to come up with an appropriate answer. Think. This particular think time is spent writing and coming up with their responses individually. Pair. Then the students would turn to his or her partner, whomever is closest, and discuss his or her responses to the proposed question. Share. The students would then collaborate with no less than a 4-person group. The discussion can be held within the entire class as well. This section of the Think, Pair, Share enhances the students' reflection on the question as well as their verbalization skills. Here, let's see how Think, Pair, Share works.
We did 2 experiments over here with our blue group. In your first experiment, your controlled group, what did you notice? What was something?
It erupted slower than our experimental.
Than your experimental group, okay. And so what did you notice in your experimental group when you?
It went a lot faster.
Why do you think?
Because we added more baking soda than before.
Okay, so that was what was that you changed? What's that called?
Variable.
The variable. Great. Okay, good. Okay. For our green group, in your controlled experiment, what did you notice?
It erupted for like 80 seconds.
For 80 seconds, okay, so you timed the eruption for 80 seconds. And how about your experiment group?
We didn't have any soap, so it didn't explode at all.
So that was the variable.
I messed up.
That was the variable you changed. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, so you noticed that it didn't explode. Did it come out at all through the top of the bottle?
It did.
Yeah,
It went into the funnel.
But it was white because we didn't put the food coloring.
The food coloring. It's
Because
okay.
Brandon over here messed up.
Oh,
Oopsie daisy.
it's okay.
Numbered heads together. Members of a learning team, usually composed of 4 individuals, count off 1, 2, 3, or 4. The instructor poses a question, usually factual in nature, but requiring some higher order thinking skills. Students discuss the question, making certain that every group member knows the agreed upon answer. The instructor calls a specific number, and the team member originally designated that number during the count-off responds as a group spokesperson. Because no one knows which number the teacher will call, all team members have a vested interest in understanding the appropriate response. Again, students benefit from the verbalization, and the peer coaching helps both the high and low achievers. Here, let's see how numbered heads together works.
So 2 of those tablespoons. Great.
Where's the one? Right here.
Okay. Now remember, in the red plastic cup, you're mixing all your wet ingredients within the red plastic cup. So remember to read your directions.
No, use phone. Use phone.
Oh, you gotta measure it first. Yep. Just keep the funnel on top of your bottle. Yep.
Oh my god. Oh god, it smells. Here, your pie's still off.
With that said, let's look at some possible benefits of collaborative learning. 1. Develops higher level thinking skills. 2. Promotes student-faculty interaction and familiarity. 3. Increases student retention. 4. builds self-esteem in students. 5. Enhances student satisfaction. 6. Promotes a positive attitude towards the subject matter. 7. Develops oral communication skills. 8. Develops social interaction skills. 9. Promotes positive race relations. And 10. Creates an environment of active, involved, exploratory learning.